So students, your NEET results are out and the next step is going to be counseling process. So for the counseling process, one certificate that you need for all the droppers, that is gap certificate. So I'm going to tell you what are all the students who need gap certificate, right? And how you should apply for the gap certificate, where you should go to apply for this gap certificate, how much time does it take to apply for gap certificate. Everything I'm going to tell you in this video. Before that, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with all your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because counseling related video you will get on this channel, right? Now let us see. The first thing is who need this gap certificate, right? So let us take a scenario that, for example, you have passed out for class 12 in 2022, right? And you appeared for 23 also, 24 also, but you were not able to crack it. And now in 2025, you're able to clear NEET, right? Now you have a gap of 3 years here, right? So gap certificate is required by you. Why? Because we need to tell the college where your seat will be allotted that what you were doing in these 3 years, right? Now we know that you were doing NEET preparation, but officially what you were doing, right? On papers, what you were doing, right? Even if you are going to any coaching, you are doing self-study, you need to tell that in the gap certificate that, okay, I was preparing for NEET preparation, I was going to so and so coaching. If there is no coaching, you were self-studying. So you can just simply write that I was doing self-study for my NEET preparation, right? Now, next thing is, and you don't need to worry about it that, oh my God, I was not enrolled into any coaching or I was enrolled into an online batch. What to do now? It's not that of a big deal, because NEET is an exam where we see so many droppers. Usually students take drops. It's a very, very normal thing, right? So you don't need to worry about it. It's just a document that is required by the college where your seat will be allotted, right? Now, this gap certificate will be of 3 years. If let's say your gap is of 3 years, you have to tell that what all you did in these 3 years. If you were enrolled in any course, right, let's say any diploma, you need to tell that in that course. If there is any medical emergency, right, some financial problem, you can always tell that in the gap certificate, right? Now next question is, some students, this is a very rare case, but some students, what they do, suppose they have passed class 10th in 2022, right? Then they took 1 year gap, right? After that, what they did, pass class 11th in 2024, and now 2025 they are doing, they have done their class 12. That means 2022 to 2023 they were doing nothing, right? They were not preparing for class 11, right? So there is 1 year gap, maybe because of some medical reason. Sometimes this happens. Now, for this case, do you require gap certificate? No, right? You only require gap certificate after class 12th to NEET, right? To your the year where you cracked your NEET. If you have any gap between that, then you require gap certificate, right? Now, next question is, ma'am, how to apply for gap certificate? Where will I get my gap certificate, right? So simple, right? There is a notary that you can ask your parents, you can take them out. It hardly takes 20 minutes to make that, right? So basically it is an affidavit, right? I will also give you the format, right? What all you need to write in your gap certificate, right? So here you will go to your nearest notary, right? That is mostly outside the high court. In most of the cities, it is outside the high court or district court it is, right? Now, find a notary public to write and sign your gap certificate, right? You just need to tell that this is the format, right? Usually they know that this is the gap certificate. You don't even need to tell this is the format, right? If by chance they don't know, right, you can show them that this is the format, right? They will type, right, all the requirements that are needed. They will sign it, right, from the court, and you will have your affidavit ready, right? That's it. Now, most of the cases it is not required, right? But I would advise you, carry your school living certificate, right? And ID proof, Aadhaar card usually to verify your identity, right? That's why it is required, right? Now, next is, ma'am, what is going to be the format, right? So you can see this over here, right? Your name, right? Let's say Diksha Kaushal, son, daughter of Mahavir Kaushal, residing at, what is your city, right, where you were preparing for NEET preparation, right, your hometown basically you have to write, right. Let's say you were preparing in some other city, write down your hometown, right. Do hereby solemnly declare, affirm as under that I am a resident of above mentioned address, tick, that I have successfully passed board examination in this from this, right. Okay, so basically you need to write your board examination, then you need to write your NEET result, that I have cracked my NEET result in this particular year, right. Now I to state further, I have not joined, attended any school, college, university, institute since passing out due to, right. Now, for all the students who have not been in any institute or in any coaching, see, if you were in any coaching, then also you need to have gap certificate. You can write it, then I was in this institute for my NEET preparation. If you were not in any institute, you can write, I was not enrolled into any institute for my NEET preparation because of I was doing self-study, right? Because of some medical reason, whatever is the true reason behind that, right? Now, those who were partial droppers, right, they can pick out the transfer certificate from that college, right, because they were doing, let's say in 2022, you did your board examination, you had your board examination. After that, you took 1 year gap, then you joined the college. Now, that 1 year gap certificate, then your college certificate, that is required, right? Now, that the duration of the gap period, right, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, how many years from this to this date, that in the course of this gap period, I was neither involved or nor assisted any activity under the law, right? Officially, you have not done anything, right? Proper dropper, right? That there is no criminal case pending against in any court, right? So that is very rare chances, right? So this also you need to write it there on the, now this is the signature of the dependent, that is the student, right? That's it. Right? Self-assigned it will be, and your gap certificate is ready. It will hardly take you 20 minutes to get it, right? Now, next is, why did you take a gap? Ma'am, what are the reasons, ma'am, that I can? And there's a major issue that in students face, but take it chill pill, it's not a big deal. See, if there was actual some genuine medical reason, you need to have the copy of the some medical leave or anything like that, right? If you're saying that, if you're committing that yes, there was some medical reason, then you need to have proof of that as well, right? Next is financial issues. This you can write as it is. Preparing for NEET, right? I would advise you, if there was no such issue, then just write preparing for NEET, self-study I was doing. Enrolled in another course, if you're a partial dropper or you were just doing any diploma or something, right? And etc. Anything you can write here, right? If you're enrolled into any coaching, you can also have the ID card, or you can have the receipt of that particular, like where you paid for that coaching from what all year, right? So that can also benefit you. Otherwise, it's not harsh rule that you have to get it only. Self-study NEET will also be considered as your gap certificate. You didn't need to worry about it, right? Now, students, if you're like thinking that, ma'am, still I am confused about counseling, because what happens, giving the NEET exam is a different thing, right? But counseling is altogether a different thing, right? So we know that you are not pro at counseling, right? So there are so many mistakes that students do in their counseling time, right? First thing is, I would advise all of you, if you're actually right now in that zone that you're only confused that, ma'am, should I go for counseling or not? Ma'am, my marks are, let's say, 450. Ma'am, my marks are 400. Ma'am, I'm confused. Which counseling should I go for? Then students, don't worry. We are here for you. So navigate your post-NEET journey with confidence with our teachers, right? With our counselor. You can see Sunday, June 22nd, 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Right? This is happening in the address JP Nagar Vedantu Learning Center. You can go and visit, and firstly, for that, you need to register yourself, right? Only then you can go and visit and meet the counselor and teachers out there. Even if you're confused regarding drop, or you're confused regarding your counseling, anything issue regarding that, your post-NEET journey, you can join with us, right? Your full on counseling will be done there. One-on-one mentorship will be done, right? Now, next is, students, let me just show you that this is firstly our Telegram channel, right? You can scan this and you can go through our, subscribe to our Telegram channel, where all the important things regarding counseling, right, will be provided to you, right? Don't worry about that. And students, if you can see here, right? I'll just show you here, right? This is, if you're thinking about MBBS India and abroad admission counseling form, then students, we are here to take care of that as well. You just need to fill out this form, right? If in India or abroad you are confused about what are the options that you have based on your marks, based on your rank, right? Now, next thing that we are providing you is NEET guidance on NEET counseling. This is purely on cutoffs, next steps, everything, one-on-one personal counseling it is, right? So you can see, you can just fill out the form here, right? I'll just see. Okay, so you can just fill out the form here. What will be provided to you? Personal career counseling. So there are round 1, round 2, round 3, right? All these rounds are there. Then when you will get the proper seat allotment, what is the registration process? Very minor mistakes sometimes students do, right? So all of that will be our headache, right? That will be provided by us. Drop year versus college, if you're confused about that okay, I had this marks, now I'm getting this kind of college. Is this a good college, or I should take a drop and then prepare more and get a better college, right? If you're confused between this thing, clarity on colleges, cutoff and admission strategy, right? How to take admission, how to take seat allotment, right? Because round 1, because you have AIQ quota, you have state quota, so many things are out there, right? So every single thing will be provided to you in our one-on-one mentorship counseling. You can just fill out this form here, right? Your name, your current grade, your phone number, right? Your center, right? Everything provided here. Fill out the form and counseling will be provided to you. I don't want you guys, because you have done a lot of hard work, I don't want because of one mistake, silly mistake in your counseling, you lose your government seat. I don't want that. So that's why we are saying that we are providing you expert counseling, one-on-one mentorship. You just need to fill these 2 forms here and you will be done, right? So that's it, students, for today. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Also like this video, share this video with your friends. And also don't forget to scan this code and subscribe to our Telegram channel, because every single thing regarding counseling will be provided on the Telegram channel. Till then, bye-bye, take care.